see. Hold on a second. One quick sound. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us today on our WeCreat Live. I am Jess with Jess's Craft Therapy.
And I'm Stacy with Lady Blueberry Designs. Y'all, I cannot see the chat today because it's causing an echo.
Uh-oh. All right, let's go ahead and give a few minutes for people to come in. Good morning, Rosalind. What?
You're going to have to man it because
good morning, Miss Carol. Good morning, Evelyn from Orlando. Good morning, Dee. Good morning, Precious Pieces. Thanks for everybody for coming in. Great, appreciate it. Good morning, Miss Melinda. That's okay. In the bushes is great as well. Thanks for coming in and supporting us and our crazy habits. Good morning, Miss Gail. Hope you had a good time at church. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Shay Shay. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Jesse. So recap, Stacy can't see chat, so if you have anything to relay, just let me know. Good morning, Robbins Creations. Thanks for coming in. Jesse says, hi, Lady Bear.
Hi, everybody. Hey, if y'all haven't, please like and subscribe to both.
Yes, please. All right, so today we had a few requests of doing engraved pens, pencils. It's afternoon. Oh, no, it's not. It's only 10 a.m. Thank you very much, Miss Shay Shay.
Miss Shay Shay, you're right. It's 12:04.
Yeah. Nope. It's 10:05 here. Thank you.
I'm still getting 27 minutes, but it is what it is.
You want to do your starting then?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
This is actually going to be a pretty quick tutorial because there's not a whole lot to it. Jess, did you link where we got the pens and pencils and all that?
No, I think the only thing I linked was the jig from Creative Fabrica.
Okay.
But I can do that.
We can do that. We can. But actually, didn't we get the pens from Temu?
Originally, yes, but they said no.
Okay. Now we are all using different jigs. Just FYI. I said all. You're doing a jig. I'm doing a jig. Y'all, Rosalind is getting ready for the quilting. Our first quilting Kimberbell quilt session today, so she could not make it today, and then she's having some issues with her WeCreat that we need to get online with her and take care of as well, or take a look at.
Yeah, see if we can help her. Otherwise, she's going to reach out to customer service.
Yes. Yeah. So, okay. Mine's going to be loud.
Good morning, Laura. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. In the bushes, that's great too. Thank you. Kind of like what I'm usually in your lives. I'm just hanging out in the bushes. All right, so I'm trying to make your heart work.
What?
I don't think your heart's hard enough.
Yeah,
it looks like a circle.
Tell me to do hand gestures. I don't know which one they want me to do.
Who wants you to do hand gestures?
That's what it's telling me up here, saying do hand gestures.
All right, so I'm going to kind of go through a quick, actually, first and foremost, now that we have a few people in here, I'm going to do a drawing so I can put some names on the pens.
And I'll do the same as well.
So I'm going to bring up the StreamYard giveaway tool.
I'll write them down. And only one winner.
Yep. So we're going to do, you have to be in the U.S. And we're going to do one person per day per win. So if we're going to do, how many are you going to do?
How many do you want?
We can do 2 people. Now you're sideways. What in the world is happening?
Yes, I don't know.
Trying to take a nap on the job?
I am. Let's see. What happened here?
Whoa.
Okay. Well,
There we go. Now you're vertical again.
but I'm not wide. I don't know why. So hey, whatever.
All right. So we're gonna do. This is the first giveaway. This will be mine. So I'm gonna do a pencil, a pen, and a bamboo pen. So I have 3 types: regular metal pen, I have a regular pencil, and then I had the bamboo pens with the plastic top and bottom. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna give 2 different people them. So we'll go. I'm gonna do this first one. We'll do WeCreat. All right, let me get up here and go present, share screen. There we go. All right, we're collecting. WeCreat. So again, we're gonna do 1 winner per day, or you can win 1 time in a 24-hour or per live, I would say. So if you want to enter, all you gotta do is type in WeCreat for the giveaway. So it's already collecting them. Shay, are you making your own? He's entering the giveaway.
Of course. Why not? I'm back right, by the way.
I want a jig and a pin, she said.
I'm not doing a jig. You can do your own jig.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the chat, but this is the jig that I have. I had to redo mine, and this one was recently posted in Creative Fabrica, and it's really easy to cut out. And I will let you know, when I do pens and pencils, I always do use a pencil jig. I never use a pen jig. Because when I first did it, I did both. I cut out both. Good morning, Alice B. Thanks for coming in. I cut out both, and every time I tried to use the pen jig, my pens would move, and it would be just a huge mess. So I was like, I'm just using pencil jig.
The pen jigs are fatter. So
yeah. So every time the laser would touch the pen, it would roll back and forth. So I was like, I'm just going to use a pencil jig because they're thinner and they don't allow it to roll.
If you're playing with the pens and pencils and testing them and stuff, don't change out your pens for test. Just keep adjusting them. Just move them over and over and over so you can have multiple tests on 1 pen.
Yeah.
All right.
So here we go. I got 9 entries. We're going to draw. Ready?
Yay.
Oh, really? Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Good Lord, girl.
All right, sis. You got to
all right.
Email us. You got the email. Or chat.
A jig, pen, and pencil. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. So you want to do one more time for you?
Yes.
Actually, I do it 2 more times so I can do the names together. Okay, so Shay is on mine.
Don't enter again, baby.
You already got her. Okay, Shay.
Shay.
We're going to do engrave for this one. Engrave. So what is everybody up to? Sorry. I was like, I saw Gail say my name, but I don't know what she was talking about. Did I miss something?
I don't see anything.
Okay. How many we got? Go back here. Oh, we got 11 this time. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Gifted hands by Chrissy.
All right. And we're going to put our email in the description. Y'all just make sure y'all email us within the next couple of days.
Yeah, 48 hours. After that, hopefully they'll get them before that because we're going to customize it.
Give you right hand by Christy and Tracy, obviously. We will get with y'all because we can change the font as long as the font, is okay with doing the pen, But tell me what you want on it.
Yeah, put it in the chat for us so we can get those done. Just put whatever word you want or name you want on them.
But
all right, we're going to do
that. Just email it to us. That way, if you don't want,
Okay. I'm going to do 2. So this is the second one that I'm going to do for another person.
Okay.
This one's going to be another name. It's going to be a pen, a pencil, and a bamboo pen.
Sounds good. I'll do the same.
Did you already start yours?
Yeah, because mine's taking a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, how many we got? We got 11 again. 11's are my lucky number or something. What?
We're at 11.
All right. We'll go. Let's go.
How many people are in here, Jess?
It says 19.
Oh, good job. All right.
How come my name's on there?
What?
Miss Sharon Davenport.
All right, Miss Sharon. Good job. Good job.
All right, so I got Shay Shay and Miss Sharon. And you got one? One more? Okay, what do you want the word to be?
Let's do pencil.
Pencil. All right, last one. And then I'm going to open up my WeCreat program and I will show you how I add the names to it.
Yes, and what our settings are and all that.
Yeah.
So one more.
Oh, look, Rosalind's getting in on this.
Let's go, girls. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
We got 10. One more? Can we get one more?
We get one more.
We got 20 people in the chat. I'm sure we could get one more.
Yeah, we get one more. We're going to draw. No? Not one more?
What? That's all right. We're good. No, I can't get one more.
It looks like we keep filtering. Or is that just my side?
I don't see any filtering.
It keeps filtering on my side. But
all right, well, we got 10, so we're going to draw.
Set up today, so.
All right, we're going to draw.
Let's go, girls.
Alice B. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, she didn't get to get in the drawings for yesterday because of because she got in late. So.
Oh, gotcha.
She won. All right, Alice, we're gonna put our emails down below and in the description. But if Jessica or something, Shay, you want to type them out? Mine's gonna be Lady Blueberry at Gmail. And Blueberry is BLEU.
Yep. At gmail.com?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll put mine in there too. So Shay Shay and Miss Sharon, what would you like on your pens? Do you want just Shay Shay?
They're gonna just email it to you, babe.
Oh, okay.
Just in case they don't want to put it online. Because you can put whatever you want, as long as it's, morally correct. This is looking good. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's looking really good. All right, let's bring the screen up.
Right, hold on, I'm signing in my email to see if I got it yet. I guess it doesn't matter. I can get there. All right. Sharon wants Sharon D on hers. Okay, so I can do that.
Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to bring up my screen. I'm going to show my screen. So I won't be able to see the chat for a few minutes. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Share screen, and I want window, maybe?
Oh, wait,
No.
if you're gonna put your screen up, then I can go to comments. I won't have to stay here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put my screen up to show how I do the.
Go ahead.
I don't know why the. Oh, I have to do an entire screen, I think.
Okay, I should.
Yeah, I have to do it. You can see everybody?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I see the chat now. Somebody write something so I just make sure I can see. What
Okay.
is the template that Miss Gail downloaded? What is she saying?
The jig, I think she was talking about.
Okay. Kristen, you want just GHBC on them? On all of them, or?
All right, so Sharon, I'll put hers on here first. So when I do mine, obviously I put them on there. I'm gonna do the fill engrave on them, and then I can change it to whatever color I want here.
DB says that since Shay Shay doesn't care what name's on hers, please put.
You put what in there?
She said since Shay Shay don't care what you put on it, she just said go ahead and put D on hers.
D.
Or just put Evelyn.
All right. So when it comes to picking out a font, I recommend for the pens, it's not as picky because it works better. But like for the pencils, do not use a bulky font with a lot of underlines, like the jug, how it goes down far, because they just won't work. You want to get one that's going to be as close as you can to itself. It's hard to explain, but like this one is better because it's closer. But if you have one that has a whole bunch of underlines, that it's going to make it horrible. It's not going to be very pretty at all. All right, Sharon D. That's hard to see. I need to fix that. Let's see what color. Aha, there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it smaller, put it what I want, and make sure when you put your letters in there, you always click on it. I'm going to go back and show you. So when you click on it, you always want to make sure you weld it. Otherwise, you'll get double overlay on some of these parts that match, like right here where it goes into the A. Let me see if it'll show me. See where you can see the blue line right there? It will actually engrave that twice if you don't do the weld on it. So all these blue lines that overlay the yellow right here is engraving area. So if there's a blue line in the yellow, it will engrave it twice. So always go back up, you click on it and go up here to weld. And then when you go down to it, it's all one solid weld. It won't have the extra pieces in there.
Sharon, Miss Sharon said she sent it to you, the email.
Okay. But she wanted Sharon D, right?
Yes, that's what she said, Sharon D.
Okay. Okay. So then I'm going to zoom in. So I did this one.
Real quick, what is that font?
Oh, you would ask me that, right? So you can't change it after you've already welded it. You can't change the font. So you have to leave it the way it is. Let me go back.
I was just putting notes down so that we can put it in the description for later.
Nope, still in there. Hold on. I got to go back again.
Sorry, y'all. And I messed this up.
Okay, so this font is Summer Hipster.
And is that a WeCreat?
No, this one I think I got off of Creative Fabrica. WeCreat only has like 10 fonts that's loaded in there. It's weird.
Actually, I think they have more now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go back up again. Don't forget to weld it if you're using a different font than on the WeCreat. You gotta hit weld because otherwise you'll have extra lines and it'll look really bad.
Correct.
Let me go back here. I'm gonna change it back to yellow. I'm gonna shrink it down. And then up here, the square on top, you can change it. You can rotate it. So then I rotate it to fit on the pen. And then I go back in even more.
Yeah. Shay wants the pink pen when you do her.
She wants the what?
Pink pen.
I don't have no pink. I don't know what she's talking about.
I know. Just sort of. Good thing about her. Oh, I do have a pink pen. Never mind.
All right, so there's that. So with my laser, I always have to put them up a little bit forward. For some reason, the alignment is off, and I just never fixed it. I just adjust it based on what I have. All right, Miss Shay Shay. She wants Shay Shay on them.
She wants Shay. That's all she wants.
Oh,
Evelyn said she could put Evelyn, and DB said she could put D. So that's up to you.
Okay, let me get back over here.
Shay Shay said, "Wait, that's not pink on the screen. Let me go get my glasses." You want?
I think it is some type of a pink.
That's not a problem. Now, get you back here when we come.
What color does Sharon want of the other two? Is that one? I can give her whatever color she wants. I don't care. Except for the pink one, obviously, it's been claimed.
He hasn't said yet.
Okay. I'll leave it there. Okay, so let's go play with the fonts for Miss Shay Shay. And if you want to use the same fonts on these, you can either copy and paste them so you have the same ones, or there is a trick to these. So like this one, if I was going to use a whole bunch of Miss Sharon's, if you copy it after you get it set where you want and you paste it, then you can, it'll still be turned. Then what I do to make them all aligned is just bring it down, and it brings in the red line. Can you see the red line right here across the screen? It actually lines it up for you if you leave it like that.
Okay, Miss Sharon don't care what color.
Okay.
And Christy just said she would like. Christy, she says the panda font is cute. If that's the one you want, Christy, that's fine. You just tell me. I'll do whatever you want. Alice B, if you want to do the same, pick a pen, pick a font. We can do it all.
All right, so we're going to go up here, see what kind of pretty font we can find for Miss Shay Shay. I really like that one.
That's cute.
See, now this is what I was talking about, having the Y's. This Y would be too low, because if you're going to put it on there, you'd have to shrink it really small in order to get it all on there.
Right.
So I do not recommend putting all those extra.
The only way you can get away with it is if you do all caps.
Yeah, or you have extra big pens, because you can buy thicker pens if you want.
That may work on the bamboo one because it's fat.
Yep.
But Jess, Evelyn Warner, she said, I can't see the screen, so I'm not sure what you got. So she said, so this is a center line.
Yes. Yep. It is a center line, and you can keep copying and pasting, and it'll keep them in line, and just as long as you keep going down. Yeah. So I always try to make sure when I line them up that I line them up. This one's not even, but I usually line them up as even as I can on the board. That way you can just keep copying and pasting. After I get like 3 of them in a row, if I'm doing a lot, I'll just copy and paste 3 at a time, because they're all separated evenly across the board on the jig.
Right.
Okay, let's go back over to Shay Shay. Does she like that font, or she wants something else?
Shay?
Oh.
Never mind, you're not getting
What?
I said, never mind, you're not getting anything. You could have moved with the points. You could have moved her Y and just
That's a lot of work. I'm not doing that right now. Why did it not? Oh, never mind. I don't even know what I was doing.
I'm waiting on her. She's not answering.
Oh, there we go, Shay Shay. I like that one.
Okay. Absolutely, Alice. You can have whatever you want on it. I can do whatever you want.
It's really weird not being able to see the
Jess
screen.
says that Shay Shay says it's cute.
Really weird not being able to see the screen though, the chat.
I know. I can't see what you're doing, so it's kind of like, oh.
I'm lining up Shay Shay on the pink pen.
Well, it's like a shadow in the background. I just can't see the whole screen. That's good.
I'll make this one a little bit shorter. Kind of looks straight out. There we go. Okay.
Alice B, you have got to call me and tell me what that word is. Babsia?
So again, see the red line that's down there? Let me zoom in. So when I clicked on this one, it showed me a red line. See the red line right there? That means that my name and Shay Shay's name is exactly lined up on across the bottom. It's even across. So I can take Miss Sharon's and bring it up, and it will line it up even with mine as well.
Yeah. And that's good if anybody that has lasers and stuff. These are big sellers for the schools, for kids starting school with the new school supplies. Because most elementary schools has please, tag all your supplies, and this would be like really. I mean, kind of a little moneymaker come time for starting to bring your school supplies back in.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to settings. So then whatever design I want to do, because I'm doing the metal. So for me, I always do the same setting for metal. It doesn't matter what color it is. So I highlight them all.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I go over here to materials on the right side, and I click it. Usually it's set at bamboo when you come in. I'll go. So usually it's like right here on the bamboo. The basswood. Sorry, not bamboo. They both start with B. I'm going to come over here to the metal. And for these, I always use the aluminum coated blue. And I click on the 0.5.
So welcome in, Design Board. Thank you for being here. Okay, so Babsia loves me. That means grandma loves me. Babika is Polish. That's cool. Jess, you still there? Jess? Y'all, did Jess leave us? Or is she frozen? Hello? Am I here by myself? There's no sound. We don't hear nothing. Hold on. Yeah, there's no sound. In your talk?
All right, does it work now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, my microphone died. I forgot to charge him yesterday. Well,
Well, charge it tonight because we got another one tomorrow.
I know. I actually I have one on the charger right now. I just forgot to plug them in yesterday. Can you hear me okay now, though?
I'm fine. Can hear you fine?
Okay.
I can, but I don't see the chat again.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the window.
Okay.
Okay, so I won't be able to see anything on the chat or once I get back over here. I can't see any of the comments, so let me know.
We'll do.
All right, so backtrack.
Ooh, those
So-
look good, Jess.
Huh?
Those look good. I didn't get to see them. Those look very good.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so we're going to go back over here to the refresh on the process. So to the right, I start the materials again. I go to the aluminum coated blue, 0.55 millimeters. Next part that I do is I make sure it says fill engrave because I don't ever use line engrave because they're very hard to see. I always do fill engrave on all these. Then I come down to, after I highlight all of them, I come down to the blue box and click it. So for my pens, I always use 100 power, 10 speed.
Yes.
100 power, 10 speed. Once I click off that, and then I will hit the, go back up here and hit the auto measure, and it's just one pass. I don't do two passes. One pass, auto measure. So now we're going to zoom back out here. Oh, it's plugging on my phone in the way. All right. So then after it gets, it's got to have my phone in the corner. My bad. No, not too bad. All right. So then I'm going to go back in and zoom, make sure everything's lined up, make sure everything looks good. And then I'm going to go up here and press start. 45 minutes. Goodness gracious.
See?
Well,
Mine's done, so we can show mine. No, mine is done.
well, then you can do the pencils.
Let me clean these up real quick, and we'll show them. Let me go get my alcohol wipe. My wipe right here.
Okay. Now that we can stop sharing that one. You really can't see it with the 10 watt. It's hard to see the.
So once you wipe the pins off, it's because these are metal pins, it comes out metal, not black. So just FYI, so whenever I show you these, oh, let me come back. Okay, so these are the ones I did earlier, and I don't know if you can see them. Can you see it?
Hold on a second. I'll make it bigger.
Okay. It's because they're metal. They're going to be hard to see through the pen. Through the pen.
Okay, what was it?
Okay. You're going to hit. I said because these are metal. Once you wipe them, the black is gone. You see? This says this pen comes with puppies. So give me my pen back. So here's Bray's pen, my little granddaughter. Her name's Braylon, but everybody calls her Bray. And here's Wyatt's. It looks really good on the red. The red, it pops on the red. So the lighter colors are they're kind of they're pale. But that's as dark as you can go on these pens, right?
What?
The 110.
I think so.
Yeah, but I mean, it's metal, so I mean, it's going to be metal underneath, you know.
Evelyn, we are using the 10-watt lasers, which is why it's taking so long, because on the 20s and the 40s, it won't take as long. But
Yeah.
this is the one that I did earlier, and this one only took 4 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to.
So, I mean, the 10-watt is definitely very good at the details on them.
Refresh again.
Yeah, I love this font, Gail. Thank you.
What is it?
That I think it's the summer. Is it summer? Or the panda. I think this one's a panda. And I think I got it off of Creative Fabrica. Hello, Miss 755 Media. How are you? So I've also done some of my, so this is one of my pencils that I've done on the bamboo pen, which it comes out really good. I didn't do any fancy fonts on it. The bamboos are harder to do fancy fonts on for some reason. I don't know. I think it might be because it just burns easier because it's a softer wood than the metal. But done it a lot of these ones, and I've done a lot of custom orders for these. And it actually, you can even put your like website on them, because that's what I did with this one. And it comes out really cute and really clear. Oh Lord, words are hard today. Crisp and clear on them. Alice B says, very nice, Stacy and Jess. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to do these pencils.
Okay. Do you want you can share your screen, right?
No, I'm not connected to that today.
Oh, okay.
But the only thing different we're doing with this, we're just going to basswood. You want to bring it up and show them what we're doing while I'm just talking?
Yeah, I can. So then I know my phone number's on here, but this is one that I did with my website, which is still pretty clear. It's kind of foggy on that one, and my phone number, as well as the other side. I did a different font on the pen. What are we doing? What are you doing?
Just go ahead and show them how to set up the pencil.
Okay.
And
all right, so I'm going to go back to...
Just because I'm not connected.
Okay.
And we're doing this one on 100 and 158.
Yes, so the pencils, let me go back and do the share screen again. Okay, so for pencils, definitely going to be smaller because of the area. As you can see in the jig itself, there's quite a big gap right here for the little pencils versus the pens. So actually, this is a new jig that I've just started using. And at the bottom, I did a run on these for my daughter, and they literally moved back and forth in here. It was like turning, and it was a hot mess. So I decided that I was just going to sorry, I got sidetracked. I was looking for the ones I practiced on to show you what happens when they move. So I just used a piece of the painter's tape at the bottom of it, because I don't plan on doing any lasering down there, and just put it on there to hold them in place. Otherwise it moves and it's a hot mess. So up here, obviously you're going to just do the same process. You're just going to take it. Oh, I got a bag of over here. I don't know if there's any questions. I can't see the chat.
I don't have the chat on. Let's see. Oops.
Woo, what the heck?
That is cool, Jess, with website.
Can I go back and see if there's any?
Let's see. They all look fantastic.
Yes, Miss. These are the WeCreat 10-watt laser cutters.
Shay, you already had her number. Shay said she's going to text you now that she has your number. Since you sent, yes, Miss 7:55 minutes. Yes, these are all labels that we create.
Too funny. Violation.
Yes, on WeCreat because we both have the version where you pay for. I think we're both going to be owed in gravy for we have finished because we bought this the renewal for so many times. Wait, what?
She's saying that you need to send
I was like, oh crap, what did we do? Yeah, you scared me. I was like, oh my goodness, what did we do?
About to give her a heart attack there. Panic attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to go back up here. So for pencils, obviously you just need to play around with it and adjust it just like you did before. Just taking the same word you can do, zooming in, take Miss Sharon's here.
So for what?
So again, mine's a little off center. What?
Go ahead.
So I have to do mine off centered because my my alignment is off. So, but I would just do the same thing, align it, kind of look at it, see where it's placed. These ones, like she said, I would not recommend doing more than the 100 power, 158 speed. Because if you do the 10 at 10 speed, 10 power, all they do is burn it, melt it, and make it fall apart. It doesn't look very good. And again, to line them up, all you got to do is grab them and look for the red line, and that will tell you that they're lined up on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but here, let me see.
I don't know if my husband's on this live or not, but I just broke this thing. Just FYI.
So I'm going to bring the red line up again. See the red line? That just means they're lined up. So you can keep making them across. As long as you have the red line, it will tell you that they are evenly across the screen on the bottom. Which is how I do so many pens at once. They just automatically line up. You can also just highlight them all and go up here to the align button at the top of the screen and align them bottom align. We'll bring them all to the same bottom too. But if you don't want to do it that way and you want to have them all aligned at one time, you can use the red line across. And then over here, I don't know if they can mess it up. I'm going to go over to my materials and I'm going to go to wood. And then I'm going to go to the basswood and I'm going to pick the 3mm.
Why is your screen like that? Mine don't come up like that.
What?
The squares of the colors. Mine don't come up like that.
I don't know.
Is your view? Mine comes up like that. Like that.
And then I go down to the bottom, make sure it's on fill engrave. I mean, you can try it on the line engrave, but it's very hard to read. And then you go down.
A cup with a name.
I can't hear you. What?
I said I did a line engrave on a cup with a name. Did not come out good at all.
Yeah, for the most part, the line engrave is to do like so if you're doing like a big wooden round sign for your door, it is useful if you want to have like an outline where to put the pieces so you don't have to guess and check. But other than that, I usually don't use line engrave for anything. I mean, all I use it for is like puzzles, to know where the pieces go, or like an outline to tell me where to put things on the big round welcome signs. Other than that, I don't use it at all. I always use fill engrave because it looks prettier.
Mine's off too. Off center my pencil.
Oh yeah? So then I go down here to where it says preview. I'm going to click it, and I always use the speed at 158 and the power at 100, this bottom box. And it'll bring it up on top where it says power 100, speed 158. Then you just click off of it, and then you would hit the start after you do the auto measure. You'd hit the start, and just like I did with the pens, and let it go. Oh, are you 755? Are you talking about Stacy? You didn't scare her.
Wait.
I think she was asking. She said, "Oh, maybe that's not. I don't know who she's talking about."
So these pencils, I got 4 of them in.
My phone keeps disappearing.
I got 4 of them in, and it said it's gonna take 3 minutes, so it should be done quick. Yeah, mine's off center too. It's not moving. It's just, I think the pencil though, because it has like it's like got that octagon type of
Yeah.
shape. I think that's what causes it to be off.
I don't do a whole lot of pencil.
See, yeah, I don't
So
either.
here is some that I did with my daughter's name on it. So this is a pencil.
Cute. Yeah.
And then this is what happens when they move.
Yes, I have lots of those.
I call it the drunk pencil because it's all over the board. So this is the one I did this morning before I taped them down in the new jig, and it looks like, yeah, it's crazy.
Whenever you have a jig, this jig is too big. To me, the slats are too big because it moves a lot in this. And if you can look up close, look, my laser was hitting the actual jig, the slats, and not the pin.
Yeah, that's how. So this is the pen jig that I first did. Like when I first did them, I was like, okay, I'll get a pen and a pencil jig and make it. But as you can see, they moved a lot, and they made a huge mess. The holes are just too big. They need smaller holes. I guess I could have redid it, but I just used a pencil jig because it's easier. But see all my burn marks because it kept rolling.
Okay, I'm gonna clean these up and bring them back.
Let's look at my. Oh, you can see them a little bit.
I'm gonna have to move it and tape it because it did shift.
Miss Sharon's D looks real good on there. And sometimes I don't think their estimate is quite right either, because I don't think sometimes it takes as long as it says it does.
No, because I don't think that was a full 3 minutes. Okay, so I did these pencils, and it took 3 minutes to do. And these actually are sentences, not.
Hold on, let's move the movie back. I'm at my solo because I was looking at my.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you want to put me big so you can actually see them?
Yep.
Okay, so we have Lady Bear Designs. Can you see it?
No. Closer. There you go. Now I can.
Lady Blue Bear Designs. Then I put, is your name Wyatt?
Oh, is that for your grandson?
They give it back.
Oh, that's funny.
And then his one is your name Bray, then put it back. And this is for them at home because they're going to fight over them. Yeah. And then last one I did was just like, I just wanted to show you an example that you could put these with like a school name, like middle school, or you could do a high school, which high schools don't really use a lot of pencils, but anyway.
They're great teacher gifts, though. Put their teachers' names on them, pens, pencils.
Or you can also put the grade, like 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, you know. I feel like doing Bray some because she's going to be in 8th grade this year, and say 8th grade, almost out of here. You know, so anyway, okay, so I just have the bamboo ones left, and those should take, it'd be a very short time, and all of mine are done.
Yeah, the wooden ones take like no time at all, which is nice. But I like the metal ones better. And again, with the bamboo ones, you don't want to do too fancy of letters because it will not engrave very well. I don't know if it would work with the laser engraving when you do the fancier letters, but yeah, I know that the bigger words, the longer words with fancier letters.
And on the bamboo ones, I'm going to use the same fonts the same settings as I did on the regular pencil ones.
But they're great gifts to give away because, like, for my events that I do, people are more likely to keep a pen than a card with my information on it. So is there any other questions? Anybody have any other questions regarding that quick tutorial on pen engraving? Hello, Martha. I didn't see you come in. Been in and out of things. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for that. We appreciate those look great comments. And if anybody ever has issues or anything, you guys can reach out to either one of us. We both do a lot of the WeCreat stuff. So
y'all go to the Facebook page that we have for.
Oh yeah, yep. I think I put that down in the description too. Let me see if I can.
I know there was somebody in Patrice's page asking some questions, and I hope she got in here today and took a.
And she what?
And I hope she was able to get in here today and take a look and learn. I don't remember who it was. She was doing pens or pencils, and it wasn't coming out right. So I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't.
I'm
seeing that one.
Also, only take 2 minutes to do on this bamboo pencil.
Oh, the pencils do.
Wait a minute. Yeah, let me go back. No wonder it didn't move. I was wondering, and I was like, they always move. Why it didn't move? Well, because I had my lid down.
Oh, you had your lid down.
Yeah,
that's one thing with the.
It's very confusing when you're jumping back from laser to laser. One, you have to have the hood down. The other one, you have to have the hood up. Yeah, it gets a little confusing when you're working with more than one laser at a time.
Yeah, I think that is a downfall about the 10 watt. That it's you have to have the lid up when you do the autofocus, versus the 20 and the 40 and the 45. You don't have to have that.
I didn't know the 45 is the same way.
Is it the same way? I don't know. I just assume.
I don't know. I was just asking you. I didn't know. Bottoms to be the spoon. Okay. Fill engrave. Go, go, go. And see if it's still 2. Yep, still 2. 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
You're welcome, Evelyn. How is your tumbler working out for you? Why does my phone keep cutting off? I'm about ready to throw it.
I told you, but you keep filtering on my side. But I think it's me, not you. It's me, not you. And I'm not breaking up with you.
What?
Yeah. I said, it's me, not you. I'm not breaking up with you. Yeah. Isn't that a breakup statement? I need some coffee. Yep, well, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work.
For some reason, my phone keeps.
I was being mean, Jess, and my pen's. It's more than a 3 minute.
I guess you can see a little bit. I was gonna say you don't really see my laser anyway. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can.
Let's try this again.
I'm glad, Evelyn. I'm glad you enjoyed that cup.
Now, what the heck?
Yep, 755. She won last month when we did our WeCreat Live. We engraved some tumblers, and she was the winner. I engraved a tumbler with her name on it and sent it to her last month.
All right. Got to measure. I think
anybody have any recommendations for next month or the next couple weeks? Anybody want to see anything specific on the lasers?
This on your bamboo. What millimeters are you pinning? It just slammed into my bamboo. I had pins going left and right up in here.
Your bamboo pins?
Yeah, it just slammed.
Wait, do you take your grit or your grate out when you do it? I do.
No, I don't, but I never had to before.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I always take my grate out when I do any of the pens. 755 says engraved tumbler straws.
What?
She says engrave the metal tumbler straws.
That'd be the same thing as doing the metal pins.
Yeah. Home decor, huh? Designs by Novart says home decor items.
Okay.
What do we got coming up?
Like, give us a suggestion. Like, I think home decor, like a.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could cut out those home keychain things on the PYD Life sublimation board.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So something like this. Oh, let's see if I can.
Go home.
These are little 3D printed Sasquatches. But this is like a sublimation board, and then I did the tie-dye. And it's a key holder.
I really thought it was a monkey.
Really? No, they're supposed to be Sasquatches.
I said, was that a monkey? And then I go, and that's not a monkey for her. I guarantee you, it's big.
No. So then it just hangs for keys.
Oops. You heard that? I just slammed my stuff around. Okay, we're going to have to do this again. Refresh. Yeah. I have Pearl, Gray, and White. They've moved all over the place on this.
What is everybody else working on today? Anything special?
Yes. I got things to go do right now.
What?
I have things to go do right now for that. We're doing that.
Oh, your sew along?
Quilt along or. Yeah.
I'm going to be getting my pieces ready for our fabric basket sew along tomorrow.
I need to do that tonight, so.
Yeah, I'm going to embroider some of my sheets with names on it so when I make them.
Yeah. All right,
so yeah.
One more time.
Well, thank you, Miss Robbins Creations. I really appreciate that. She says, love the pen and pencil engraving. Too cool.
Thank you very much.
So, well, we're going to try to sew along, Evelyn, I should say. So on our channel tomorrow, over on Stacy's channel, we're going to be trying to make the fabric baskets that Eve and Patrice and Marilyn did on her channel.
Yes.
So we're gonna attempt. We are baby beginners when it comes to sewing.
But there's baby and then there's me.
You're preemie?
I'm still just a little sparkle in my daddy's eye.
So we're gonna come on tomorrow after Miss Merlinda and Shay come on in the morning to do a project. We're gonna come on after that and work on.
I'm excited for that project too.
Work on trying to sew some fabric thing, baskets. I forgot. What time tomorrow? I think it is
noon central.
Yeah, it's
for me. Noon central, and I'm pretty sure Shay and them are coming on at 9, or is it 10? If somebody can confirm that, I'm not sure.
I think it's 10 central because it's 8 my time.
Okay. She's always waking you up, early.
Shay says we are making the spring shower wall hanging. The sew along. Yep.
It's still not. It's hitting my bamboo. It's not working on this jig. I haven't tried it on this jig, so. Why is it doing that?
Mine's about halfway done. I got almost an R in Miss Sharon's name. Except for I think my phone froze again. Yep, sure did.
It's not liking this. Maybe is my jig too thick? Let me throw it on this one, on a different jig. And this one is shorter. Let's try it again.
What in the world?
You have some French music playing?
I did?
I'm asking, do you?
No. Good morning, Marilyn. Thanks for stopping in. You like that shirt? This awesome lady designed it. It's USA with my... It's on Miss Marilyn's Etsy shop. It's different versions. This is a rhinestone version.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to see with the... Let's even get it. The white. You see it?
See, Marilyn, it was her who did that. What color's in the middle of the star?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think it's Arm Dorado.
Arm Dorado, yeah. All right, I'm gonna try it again and see if it's gonna slam into it. This jig is a little skinnier, so let me see.
Hello, Marilyn. Thank you for stopping in. Much appreciated. Showing love everywhere. Mine keeps like freezing. It's driving me crazy. What the heck? I've also done. She also has the SVG version of the USA with the star.
Yeah.
I've done that one too.
The only thing we're waiting on is the embroidery version.
What are you doing?
I said all we're waiting on is the embroidery version.
I know. There we go, Marilyn. The embroidery version.
No, it's not working. It's not working.
Well, I don't want to stop mine. Otherwise, I do mine.
No, we'll check that later. For some reason, my bamboo pins are not.
Did you try changing the sign or the size?
The size?
The size, like the millimeters?
Oh yeah, I did all 3. It's hitting it. It's going on it and moving. You know. Like
Oh, that sucks.
I've never had this problem before. I don't know why it's doing this. All of a sudden, you know, I've been Okay. And do another auto measurement.
I wish there was a way we could I could zoom in on my phone to make the camera look bigger to see oh, you can see a little bit there. It won't let me zoom in to see the words and letters better. Hello, Terry. I didn't see you come in. Sorry, my apologies.
Who's that?
Terry Hunt.
Hey, Miss Terry, how are you?
Hello, Kelly Wyatt. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh, we're going to Evelyn's house. She's making barbecue.
Oh, I'm going to your house. Nobody's invited on barbecue. Oh.
If anybody has any questions, just let me know and let Stacy know. Any recommendations besides we got the home decor? We're starting a list. The home decor.
We're actually thinking about coming on more than one time a month for WeCreat.
Yeah.
Jess and I have been talking about it because there's so much stuff we could actually do. And even if we repeat, I mean, we won't do the same design, but.
And if anybody ever wants to come on with us, just give us a holler. We are open to having anyone
come with us today, and she got slammed with some other stuff. So
yeah, and she was having some issues with her laser, so she wasn't able to get it lined up. But she'll be on tomorrow. She's gonna come on the sew along with our chaos tomorrow.
Yep.
Maybe she can instruct us.
Yeah. Somebody can instruct. Okay, so we got to tell the story. So last night, Jess and I decided we're going to practice on the baskets.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. So Jess says cut 4 squares. I cut 4 squares on every piece of material.
Now it's supposed to be 4 squares, 2 per set of 2.
So my basket has handles.
She was trying to fly. She got wings.
And it looked more like a hat.
Except it'll give her a laugh every time she sees it. She'll be, yep, that's how I roll.
Whenever I'll show it to y'all whenever we tomorrow. But yeah, and then I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow too. I did a Joanne's haul yesterday, and my nephew tells me, he says, Nana, he said, be careful with that basket. And I was like, why? He said, because it's sold. I was like, what? So sure enough, the basket I was pushing around in the store was sold. I was like, okay, well, we won't be coming back here anymore. There's nothing left. There's literally nothing left. I did get a few things, but yeah, there's nothing left.
Good morning, Monique. Oh, it's still morning here because I'm on the the West Coast. But good morning or afternoon, Monique. Thanks for coming in. So everybody would greatly appreciate it. I know we're on both channels, but if you could give us a thumbs up on both channels,
would be great.
Yeah, we're not going out for the marathon for any points or anything. We just want everybody to get as much information as we can.
All right.
To everybody else.
And then I'm not doing bamboo again.
Oh, it looks like Miss Sharon's is almost done on my screen.
Are
you trying one more time?
No. I'm gonna have to do it on my 40. I'm done with this.
Oh, we got everything on Miss Sharon's name except for an S.
Yeah, I'll do the rest of it on my 40 because it's slamming into it on the skin for whatever reason. Never had this issue before, and I've been doing them on the 10.
Does anybody in the chat have a 10 watt or a 20 watt or any of the lasers from WeCreat?
See, because look, I've done them on the bamboo without a problem before.
Was that on your 10 watt?
Yes, I've never had an issue. See, I did it this way and then moved it. And
yeah, that's how I do them.
Yeah. So, yeah, my 10 watt is slamming into it, and I would have to shut everything down and bring it over there. So I'll do that on the back side. But I will if y'all send me everybody sent me an email of their addresses and just the addresses so we can send out your stuff, and it will get out this week.
Yeah, we'll get it out this week. Actually, not until Tuesday because Monday's a holiday. So
right, exactly. And as soon as we get off the live, I'm gonna hook up my 40 and take care of the rest of it.
Oh, my phone shut off again. What the heck? There must be some settings or something in it that's like changed because it just keeps freezing.
So, all right, guys, thank y'all for coming. Wait. I think Jess left me.
What?
I said Jess left me. Hold on. All right, thank you.
All right, so
enjoyed it, and don't forget to go to our Facebook page for.
Just that's what I was doing.
What is our
Sidetrack.
It's lasers. Is it? Wait, what is it?
I think it's WeCreat Lasers Questions and Answers.
Okay, that's what I couldn't remember the name of it. So, but yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna get that. I'm getting the page. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay. And we'll put all this in the description too, like the pens and the where we got all of our supplies from.
Yeah, I'll put the pens and the pencils and all that. And so a recap this afternoon. I think Sean with how do you say her?
Gosabi. Yeah. That's what I say. That's what I call it. I know they do some incredible sewing projects, and she has such a wealth of information. Just like she goes over all her like everything she's got and why she's got it and what it does. And Jess left us. So, but she's really it's a great live. If anybody's on and if she comes on, I'll pop back over there just because her and Miss Linda are phenomenal. And then also we have Miss Eve tonight at 8. As far as I know, she's going to be coming on tonight at 8. And
yeah, I don't know what happened to my camera, but it died.
Yeah, right. So y'all, thank y'all for coming, and we've enjoyed it. And like I said, if you have any suggestions of what you want to do, if you want to come on, even if you know a lot about a laser, and it don't even have to be a WeCreat laser, whatever laser.
And both of our pages are down under the description.
Yes.
So if you want to like both of our pages, they're down there, and we will be on tomorrow at, like she said, at was it 12 Central?
12 Central.
1 p.m. Eastern time, doing our fabric baskets with Miss Rosalind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I missed Shay this morning. She did a great tutorial on Embrilliance. If y'all
and
check her out.
Yep, and Shay's on tomorrow morning with Miss Melinda, Picture Me Crafting, to do the resin.
Yeah.
So
and then our normal run up should be the rest of the week. Like, Delonda, Patrice, Marilyn, E, the whole like we always see y'all in the YouTube streets. So
yep, Eve will be on tonight too. So I'm sure we'll all see you in the YouTube.
I had to say that while you were MIA.
Oh, thanks.
So
yeah, I don't know how to my camera. It just went black. I'm falling apart. That's all. I'm falling apart.
It's cool. It's cool. It happens. It's live. What did Evelyn say a while ago? Welcome to live.
All right, everybody. Thank you for spending your morning with us, and we'll see you next time. And I'll drop in the comments any recommendations you have that you want to do for the next live WeCreat. Have a great Sunday. Happy holidays and happy crafting. Bye.
Happy Memorial Day.